everyone, thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode of SITV. Today I'm here to talk through the Brescia versus Inter match at Stadio Mario Regamonti. Inter fresh off of a 2-2 tie at San Siro against Parma. Difficult match, one which left a lot on the table. However, that meant that this game was that much more important for us. We had to get the 3 points today, and luckily we did, walking away with a 1-goal margin victory, 2-1 scoreline in a hostile environment. Brescia were set up to completely counter the formation that Antonio Conte put out. Conte put out the exact same lineup, 3-5-2, that played against Borussia Dortmund as well as against Parma over the weekend. And earlier on, we were aggressive. We were trying to create opportunities. Didn't get anything going really in the first half. The only talking point from first half was the fact that Brescia had absolutely nothing going for their way. We did well, kept it clean on the back. However, with the numbers inside the penalty box for Brescia, it made it that much more difficult for Inter to create anything. And so we were lucky to get a huge deflection off of Lautaro Martinez's shot that went looping on top over the head of the goalkeeper. He couldn't really do anything about it. Lucky to be ahead by a goal around the 23rd minute mark. Rest of that first half, not much in it. Tension raising a bit higher towards the end, just because of the physical nature of the game. Brescia were pressing up high. They were being aggressive in the midfield, and only offensive creativity that was coming through for them was through Sandro Tonali in the midfield and the regista role, who was basically just taking the ball all the way from the center backs all the way through to Balotelli, who was playing like a holding striker position, and allowing others to run into the box and trying to create scoring opportunities. In the second half, however, we saw a completely different team from either side. Inter clearly very tired, and perhaps that was the strategy that they came into the game with. Brescia were much more aggressive. They started playing a high line instead of sitting back, completely changed their tactics on their head, and they were pressing up high, being more aggressive on the offense, winning the ball in our defensive half, and creating opportunities and trying to find Balotelli any which way they could. Balotelli was continued to playing the target man for their offense. Ball coming in from the wings. In some cases, he would drop back, allow Donnarumma and others to run into the box to try scoring, to create scoring opportunities. They created a number of good chances, and luckily for us, Handanovic, what a 5-star performance he had today. If it wasn't for Handanovic, I'm pretty certain that we would have left a goal or two and walked away with a loss, if not a tie here. So Handanovic, world-class performance for me. He kept us in the match, and really, really well done all around for him. Captain fantastic as always. Gagliardini, yet another strong performance. Strong in the sense that he's not a guaranteed starter. He comes on, he keeps the ball moving, he makes his defensive contributions, he brings a physical presence to the lineup, he knows his movements really well, he knows where to be at the right time, so he makes the team click. One of the things that stood out for me was how tired the entire team was. Conte refusing to rotate that side. Towards the end of the match, Brozovic was running around. He was tired. He was missing tackles. He was misplacing passes. He was just not himself, and he was becoming a liability. And yet Conte chose not to bring on Borja Valero, who could at least play. I know he's Grandpa Valero, but he could still play 10-15 minutes very easily in that role, and done a much better job in retaining possessions and not allowing so many chances for Brescia. The more ball possession that you give up, the more opportunities they have to actually score. And so that was a miss on Conte's part, in my opinion. Thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode today. We look forward to having you next time. Let us know in the comment section below what were your thoughts on the game, team selection, man of the match, general comments. Let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with those around you. Thank you so much. Until next time. Ciao.